sir.
Good evening.
So, please provide us with your brief introduction about you and your company.
Yes. Uh, Myself, Captain Sunil Saraf. I am the founder partner of Nimai Management Consultant, which is headquartered in Dubai. We started this company in 2009 after the financial crisis with a two-point focus to improve liquidity for the corporates and decrease the finance cost because our objective was to help the corporates survive the onslaught of financial crisis, which I think we have done successfully. In last 5 years, we have raised close to 4.5 billion dirhams for the corporates, and now we operate and have a client base in more than 45 countries.
So, how has been your experience at the 10th Exim Bank CII Conclave?
I think this has been a very, very active platform. I have attended this first time as we have started our India operation just 3 months back. So we thought this will be a right platform to interact with the delegates from the Africa and also meet the exporters in India, because the solutions which we offer is meant for the emerging market importers and the exporters who are based in the developed or developing countries like India.
So, as you said, you have expectations. So, would you say that your expectations have come true or have marked in this event?
I think since this is my first time, I do not know what is the benchmark, but I am fully satisfied. Most of the corporates I have met, they have taken our solutions, our propositions very positively, and they feel that we can do some business together. Yeah.
Your take on the Indian-African relationship and how you think that your company can further strengthen it.
You see, my take on Indian-African relationship is that it's quite positive. It has always been positive, and now it is going to a better level commercially, because most of the Indian corporates are now making ingress in Africa, and they are investing heavily in infrastructure, education, health, and other manufacturing facilities also now they are building, so which is actually changing the way the African people perceive Indians or Indian businessmen. Yeah.
So, as you said, you have just 3 months started your initiative. So, are you expecting some aid or something from the Exim Bank and any support from the CII Conclave itself?
You see, before I come to your question, I will first tell you what we do. The solution which we offer is, it reduces the finance cost for the importer in Africa. Today, the biggest problem which the African importers face is the credit crunch and a very high local interest rate which they have to face in Africa. And most of the exporters which are based in India, they are not willing to give credit to African importers. So what happens is, there is a stalemate and the business doesn't happen. Lot of discussion happen, business doesn't happen. Because, yeah, an Indian exporter doesn't want to take the payment risk on the African importer. So the solution which we bring in, it solves all the problem. Everybody in a win-win situation. What solution we bring in? We bring in certain financial institution which pays off the exporter the moment they export, and this institution gives the credit of 90 days up to 180 days to African importer. So what happens is, African importer got the credit usance period, and the exporter got his money the moment he shipped. So both are happy, and the business volumes goes up. This is how we want to push the Indian exporter to export more in Africa. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable
Thank you.
time.